Kikyo decided to take Inuyasha with her to the underworld, so they would never be apart again. But Kagome absolutely refused to let that happen. She could accept that Inuyasha chose Kikyo, but she could never accept Kikyo dragging him into the underworld. Kagome tried to wake Inuyasha, but he had already lost consciousness. Left with no other choice, she shouted angrily at Kikyo. As Kagome's voice echoed, the souls within Kikyo's body suddenly began to scatter. The spirits of the young girl she had absorbed started leaving her one by one. Kikyo realized that she had to take Inuyasha into the underworld before her borrowed souls completely vanished. Kagome kept calling out Inuyasha's name again and again, and somehow, in the haze between consciousness and darkness, Inuyasha heard her voice. When he opened his eyes, the first thing he saw was Kagome, tied to a tree. Without a second thought, he dropped Kikyo from his arms and rushed to save Kagome. But that very act deeply wounded Kikyo once more.
その女の方が大切なのか。
From Inuyasha's silence and hesitation, Kikyo finally understood. She had lost, so she chose to leave.
犬夜叉、忘れるな。お前に口づけした気持ちに、嘘はない。
Kagome watched Kikyo's back fade into the distance, guilt filling her heart. She felt like an unwanted third wheel. So she told Inuyasha that she couldn't continue collecting the sacred jewel shards with him anymore. Before Inuyasha could even grasp what had happened, Kagome ran away. The next morning, she jumped into the old well alone and returned to the modern world. Left behind by both women he loved, Inuyasha was completely lost. Moroku and Shippo both urged him to make a choice. Moroku supported Kikyo, while Shippo sided with Kagome. Together they asked Inuyasha, who are you going to choose? But Inuyasha just sighed and said, man, that's tough. Can't I have them both?
まあ、男でしたらよくあること。ただし、口が裂けてもご本人に悟られてはいかん。万が一バレるようなことがあれば。お座り！そう、お座りで。
天罰が下るということじゃな。
犬夜叉の場合、悪気はないのだがな。